Welcome back YouTube, VST here, Valens Tech, and today I'm gonna show you guys 5 features from the iPhone iOS camera that I would like to have inside my Samsung One UI. And though not always possible because licensing and patents and etc, right? Some things really are done better. Speaking about UI, speaking about user interface, accessibility, speaking about editing, and speaking also about efficiency. So if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys, and let me buckle up and start. So here we are, iPhone 14, Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, guys, and let's start with the first feature. Now pay attention, when I just take my S22 Ultra in the hand, guys, I can see the full crop of the picture, and if I want to go ultra wide, I can just switch and get the ultra wide vision, or of course the picture that I'm gonna save, and that's okay, right? But guys, see what happens on the iPhone, guys. If I want to do a picture and I'm using the main crop, boom, you eventually are going to get the full details of your camera sensor inside here, these black bars. And this is very, very handy. Let me explain why. This information will show me what I'm gonna get in terms of information if I decide to shoot with the ultra-wide camera. Let me just try to show you guys. So see here, boom. This right now is the ultra-wide. So of course I have here stable black bars. If I go back to 1x, guys, and if I want to take a picture, the iPhone will suggest what else of the information I am missing by not shooting with the ultra-wide. This has been something that iOS and iPhone have since quite some time, and I'm really very envy of the fact that we don't have this on the Galaxy phones. Feature number 2 is going to be, yes, now take a look, guys. If I want to go 3x, I can just do 3x. If I'm going to go to 1, I can do 1 here, and I can hold the finger, guys, and with this dial very easily go to the max settings. Now I can go 10x here, and because you know that's a power phone, I have 100, it's still not very useful. Although, by the way, Samsung really reduced the size of this line, but it's still not so handy. So let's say if I'm from 1.6, guys, and if I'm with center finger, I'm not able to go to 100x, so it's not so easy, and I would like really Samsung to either even shorter the line, although I know they have 100 zoom, or just create a dial that is so easy to just unzoom and zoom. Okay, so feature number 2 is the zoom dial that is apparently very easily accessible in the iOS. Now back to the viewfinder, guys. Let me show what happens when I do like this on the S22 Ultra. It's very nice. Of course, I can go and switch the cameras, but it's also a bit obsolete because I have here the same button, right? So why should I have a button that will do this, right? And then still with my finger be able to switch it. And also we have here the S Pen, and you're also able to do this with the S Pen. And do you know what happens when you do this on the iPhone? Yeah, let me show you guys. You have access here to all of your settings. The flashlight is here. All right, then you can of course go and choose also the live pictures. You can also choose the night photos, and you can pretty much, guys, choose all of the settings from here. You can also choose the tone, which is absolutely crazy because again, those things are not so easily accessible here on the S22 Ultra. I'm just going to give you an example, guys. If I want to have something similar like this, I need to go to the Pro mode, where eventually I'm going to have access to the main parameters like the ISO, like the white button, so I can of course go from a very cool to a very warm one. But guys, here it is all pre-included into the standard viewfinder for the regular camera, right? So I know that we have the Pro inside the Samsung and it still does the same job, but what annoys me is that we don't have here this gesture. Not to mention something else, and this is actually going to be feature number 4, guys. If I want to change the cropping on my S22 Ultra, guys, I need to use my ball hands because that's a huge phone. Here, boom, I can just go and do this from here. So it's very easily accessible, guys, and this is something that I like from the iOS iPhone that is still missing here, or let's say not implemented into the same way on my Samsung Galaxy Ultra. The other very annoying thing, let me just stay here on this menu. So you know I can access the flash, I can access live photos. Another very annoying thing that is not implemented in the same way is when I'm here in all the settings, guys, and I go to the night mode, I can choose on, I can choose auto, and I can always max it. Now in the standard photo find view, guys, I can just not access this. I need to wait until it's dark. So here, you know, a moon is going to appear, and I know of course I can go and just choose here the night photos, but it's just not the same, right? So from the night photos I'm still able to do so, but I need to wait for my phone to decide instead of me when I can apply the night scenario, so I can change the maximum time of exposure. And on the iPhone, guys, I can just do this settings all the time, absolutely manual, the way I want it. All right, so those were, guys, the 5 features from the camera of the iPhone that I want to have somehow implemented in my S22 Ultra. And I'm probably missing a ton of features, but let me know what you think down below in the comments. Let me know what is your favorite iPhone camera feature that you can happily find here in the S22 Ultra, and I promise to do also a vice versa video. With that said, VST over and bye.